All right. Hello. Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, innit? Hopefully you're all having a splendiferous Tuesday, March the 12th. We're still at the Final Fantasy 14 stuff. I looked at like how long it would take to do all of the 2.0 main story quest stuff, and it's kind of a lot, so I'm hoping I'd like to get through, let's see, 2.2 and 2.3 today. I don't know how realistic that is. I'm very confident I can get through 2.5 and 2.55. Alright, but I have been doing some stuff off stream. I've been doing dailies. I've been progressing through the Grand Company, because you don't need to see me going through the fucking hunting log, because that seems kind of boring, doesn't it? Sorry, I had to mute to let out a big old borp. I still haven't figured out item level stuff. So, there's that. Ooh. Ah. All right. Next story quests, or next MSQ. Is there, well, I guess there's a, no. Oh, so let's take a look at I don't know. Oh, I need to spend more money, don't I? How do I check my Grand Company stuff? Da-da-da. I mean, I don't need the hunting log. Armory chest, companion. I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna show you all how far I am. Oh. I've done all these missions, huh? For the 7th Umbral. So there's an Endwalker. Oh. Battlecraft leaves. I still don't get the Grand Company quests, because there's a bunch of quests and it's always like empty. I don't get what that's about. Oh, it's over here. Yes? Yeah. Rising Stone's entrance. Ma. But yeah, I made I don't know if you can, yeah, I don't know if there's a way to see I'm in my grand company. It's what, Sergeant first class or something? Second class, maybe? I forget. Very close to the last tier, and I've completed the hunting log for to get to the last tier. So now I just need fucking... Oh, I haven't completed... Oh, yes, I did. Yeah. So I completed all these, which got me a bunch of seals. I should do... Oh, this will just give me XP, huh? These motherfuckers are a real pain in the dick to find, but... Alright. And Philly has a new assignment for you. Truly there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons mineral concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifests were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals and only crystals were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by the lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of mere monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola. When you arrive, she and Thancred have already begun preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Na, 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 na. All right, Still Waters. So number 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Main story quests. These main story quests, which are super butthole for gaining XP. Speaking of gaining XP, everyone needs a fucking tank. I don't want to be a tank. Delta, your assistance is most welcome. I've already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufulupa? Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Okay, bye, Y'shtola. Oh. Speak with Fufulupa. Speak with Fupa. Hello there, Delta. Was it Y'shtola said to expect you? Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it might be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints in the Royal Legion Sunway. The cart bolted off east toward eastern Thanalan, where, thank gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage, that would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I failed to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news, or on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, where have you... I figured you had everything under control, so I took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way. And even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the Brass Blades intercept it. In all my years, I've never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blade... The hell's... Somnus? The personification of sleep? Okay. The blades were calling in one of the greatest hauls they'd ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Delta. Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of the particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we're missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Urianger of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then.
Oh. Voice acting.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Was that English? Who the fuck? Purple.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
My mama speak for me. The hell was it? Oh. Fending, slaying, aiming. I guess fending. I don't know. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No. Well then, I want of a better suggestion. For want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufalupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within. Rude. Oh, it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufalupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped unnoticed for so long, and then it came to me. What if there was someone among our own ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufalupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. But such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? God, my fucking life is all gassy from stuff. I feel like I got something in my eye. Goddamn dog dander. Mayhap not, but neither would the concerned be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to quarry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner traveling without escort so as not to attract undue attention. But who? I see. Yes, the concerned may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerlea. A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Delta? You lie in wait. I will lie in wait. Ahem, forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Okay, bye. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Sure. Wee. Yay. Stubborn to the last as expected. Are you unharmed? A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanaland no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves, all of them? And all with the same taste for in facial tattoos, blue in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thinkard, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon then, Fufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. I bet. Oh, bye. Bum 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 da 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 dum dum dum. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle while you were afraid. Well, you were afield, not afraid. We succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then, by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of, how did he manage to escape that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, no, no. But he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Leminson, born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. I'm tired. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awful disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Yep. Suck that, nerd. Stoic nod coming at you. Oh. The antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where Alpha Node awaits your coming most eagerly. Does he wait for me to come eagerly, huh? It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I'm not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alpha Node? I forgot. His plan for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous breastblade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. Vespa Bay, Pray return to the Waking Sands? You are late, no matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? No. Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We'd be fools not to pursue this opportunity. What do you think? Come with me to Ul'dah Delta. Unless I am mistaken, I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with a Sultan Sworn on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings. Insurance. You're uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. So that's why. Okay. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be pursued by some. And if not, who better than to have you on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repertoire. Repartee? It's not repart. Is that how you spell?
Repartee.
Repartee. Repartee.
Repartee.
It means wit, but even though I don't talk. Satisfied? Good, I'll see you in Ul'dah. Off to Ul'dah. Okay, I kind of want to buy some of this stuff because I've got like I got good stuff, right? Let me take a look at my current gear. Yeah. Man, a ring would be really fucking swell. Like a ring of healing. Honestly, all of these would be really good, wouldn't they? I know, it's like, oh, these are the not good things. I'm like, I don't care. Ah. Average item level is now. Alright, sick. Oh. Oops. Wrong button. I should use the Ethernet network. Yeah. Oh. Where am I going? I don't see... Oh, it's the fucking orange thing. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Away we go. Gotta go around. Should have fast traveled to the one over here. But I am the fool. Bartholomew. It matters not how many times you ask, without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Hey, that was a rhyme. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Oops. I gather your pleas fell on deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart, I know his kind well. I hope, though, you will find me more to your liking. Alphanode LEVIABEETUS, at your service, a friend. Which, I believe, makes me very nearly unique. In this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies and will die, yet you will need some if you wish to endeavor yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. I don't know why I was struggling to get through that sentence. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. There's that clever wit. At the Adventurers Guild. Wee. Alphanode. Alphanode. Alphanode.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the
Yugiri.
nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the
Othard?
Garlean Empire.
It's
as I'm sure you
Othard.
are aware.
It's apparently Othard, not Othard.
When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed.
It's not how you spell yoke.
And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
Oh.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so.
Don't send them
I
shit.
sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
Yeah, that happens.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise. But
Yeah.
our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Yeah, hiding your face.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience.
Then take off your mask, maybe?
We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
What? I'm not babysitting. Fuck you. You giddy. If I may, madam, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madam, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Mamodi, why didn't you say so sooner? Of course I'll help. Couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see, but just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Ha ha ha. Go and call Fredura and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship Little Prince's order to the Waking Sands. And if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Okie dokie. Are they both? Yeah, there. Yes, they are. Sapphire Avenue. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, you. Mayhap you misheard her instruction? I did not hand it over. You shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it, mark my words. Shut up. What's the thing, Give me, you're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. If you don't know where that's from, you're probably not American. And if you are American, you're stupid. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Shut up. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Ha ha ha! Those poor people! Fucking dickhead. Wee. I should probably be sprinting around, shouldn't I? They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity. Much less expect it. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Jizz. Here you go. Give me, you're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We've been granted an audience before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favor. Not as owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. Will you will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and nothing to so unpalatable. Yeah, unpalatable. I was right. I don't know why I was. And nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us in the Royal Promenade. Promenade. Do 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 do. The Chamber Rule. Sprintity. Oh yeah. I don't know if I did it on stream, but I kind of reorganized my hotbars. So I have like my normal hotbar, and then like my sub 30 level hotbar, And I changed my double tap to be pretty much run, sprint, and teleport. And then I've got this for things that I don't use that often, mostly emotes. Raubon, a pleasure, Delta. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Let's not do that. Voice acting? Voice acting?
I, Yugiri of Domar, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
Oh boy.
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
I like that.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
Hell yeah. Capitalism, baby!
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
I mean, how are we gonna vet these folks? We can't just be letting anyone in all willy-nilly, and we can't let Yugiri be...
Lord Lolorito?
What?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now,
both.
Our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Uldar. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents.
Yeah.
That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
He's got a point.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment,
What's that mean?
I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril.
What wealth do you lose by accepting
One
refugees?
need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote.
Yeah.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
I remain. Alright, bye, nerd. No! No, get back here! F. F's in chat.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
Man. Gary to kick rocks.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable.
Yeah.
Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Then when and where? Lilac purple, that look. Hang on. Homeboy's texting me. Yeah, they're major dicks. Yep. The Syndicate, bunch of dicks. Na, 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 na. Ooh. Level 90, item level 90, fucking rings. Let's go. As you observe, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone, follow me to the Hall of Flames. Where? Oh, it's gonna be right at the start, eh? Do 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 do. Rob on. Hey, homie. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monetarists have made their position clear. Agreed, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor Limsa Luminsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Like, I don't know, Revenant's Toll? Minfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. Yeah. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time, a week mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent, I shall keep you informed. Lady Rigi, I have a proposal if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphanode. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stand in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordana. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, but would not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word again said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. Man, fuck government! If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphanode, once again, I found myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people is... go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Delta. Sure. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. I think it might be Succubus Sin is level 8. Succubus Sin. Alpha Node. Hey, Alfie. We are concerned that Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Hold too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship within insufficient... Oh, hello, infantry. The Queen of Battle. Thank you for following me, Mama Neko. Welcome to the Infantry Now Total Line to do some push-ups. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. With insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordana. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed, but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordana. When the government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well, we should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it's the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you and Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Ah, legs. All right, Ring of... I guess. I don't think that's gonna be any... Yeah. I'll probably be able to get rid of it. Ring of Casting, Ring of Healing. Do I already have a Hero's Ring of Healing? I have a Hero's Earring of Healing, not a Hero's Ring of Healing. Oh, do you only get one Ring of Healing? It'll probably go on this one then. It's item level 70. This is item level 90. Alright. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating the preparations. Delta, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hozan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. To Vesper Bay, we fast travel using this ticket that I have a bunch of. But where in Vesper Bay? On the dock, I assume. Grab Nugget, my chocobo. I was right. Hello, Hazan. Greetings. Alphnod informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I'm honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. How are you liking the game so far? It's good. My first time playing through. I'm not big into MMOs, but you know, maybe I found the one. Hey, I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round the children that have been given into my care? Why do you have... Huh? They're most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. Kids are playing hide and seek? You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. You need me to find children that are playing hide and seek? I think that's not how the game works. You don't... Alright. Hello there, I'm Yuzan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but what's that? You're looking for the others. Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big. I bet you can find them in no time. I bet. Oop. I smell you. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Kaharu. Delta Forward, huh? I didn't know anyone else was. Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Delta Forward. All right, bye. I can smell you. Don't smell kids. That's fucking weird. Are you playing? Ah, no fair. Yozan didn't say anything about adults, huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage. I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yozan says it's safe, I'll go. Yozan said it's safe. There's the last little turd at. Mayhaps indoors? Found 2 of them, no problem. But where might the 3rd one be? Oh. Looking up helps. How'd you find me? Bah, I guess I need to practice more. Maybe you're just good at this. I mean, Garleans didn't find me. Probably should have rode the chocobo down, save some time, but... Wonderful. All the children are accounted for. Hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father, Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Kaharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our own journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you're ready to leave, please inform our coachman. I will inform your coachman. Eager to beat off, huh? I mean, be off. Just kidding. Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade says we might have a problem, of course. Fierce looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Hammerlea? Hammerley. Might be someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but I don't pay to gamble in this business. It don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look, make sure the area is safe, and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied, the way is clear. Meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own, assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Fast travel to Horizon, head south, kill whatever's there. Why? What's this? How many did I say? There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. So this is mission 12 of 14 in the 2.2 patch. Obviously, 2.2 patch came out God knows how many freaking years ago, but yeah, I don't want to help. I don't need to help. Ooh. Hello, thing. Alright, this will probably be a mistake, but... Get stunned, idiot. I win. Oh, damn it. Didn't want to do that, but okay. Well, here we are. Ah, fudge, fudge. Please? There we go. Don't try to fucking paralyze me. Help the homies out a little bit. Arrow. No. Oh, I was close to death. I didn't even realize. Me not paying attention to my health. Unsurprising, I know. Where do I need to... No. Screw it. Let's fly. So there was a beastie, was being the operative word, eh? Well fought, madam, well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind, he forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different, would they have? But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten, Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, and the promise of a better life. All this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give her all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's Toe will grow and prosper by our hands. Yep. Hi. Children, you scare me. Hey, Miss Delta, Kaharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. Oh, man. I'm in between glory and to go whither the wild rose blooms. Sure. To go whither the wild rose blooms. I suppose there's no... So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything. But don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Miss Stilta, I've got a question. What's Revenant Toe like? Is it pretty? It's a bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. So there's lots of rocks and things? Sounds a bit scary, but you'll be there too, won't you? Sometimes. Enough, Kaharu, it's my turn. Enough, Kaharu, it's my turn. Miss Delta, when I'm older, I want to be strong just like you. What do I have to do? Train every day. Ah, so my father was right. How do you do it then? Come on, tell me, and don't leave anything out. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10-kilometer run, right? Was that I don't even remember. $100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 10-kilometer run. 6.2 miles, by the way. All right. That's enough questions for Miss Delta. That's not fair. Why does Yozon get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. This is how children are, by the way. Just one more, please. Do you think I can be an adventurer like you one day? No. Oh. I mean, yes. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Miss Delta. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer, too. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Miss Delta and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Miss Delta and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Unfortunately, I will. Revenant's Toll of Mordana. Speak with Alpha Nut at the quick huh? Alright, had me travel frickin' all the way here with these nerds. Just to go back to Ul'dah? Come on, man. Oh, oh, yeah, I need to go to the Adventuring Guild. Oh, I got 57 serpent seals. For what? That wasn't from my... Ah. It was from doing the fate. What's my progress on doing fates? I have done 51 fates, it seems. Oof. Oof, owie. Oh yeah, I checked true achievements recently. Let's see how far has Homeboy gotten. Oh, did he get banned or? I wonder if the true achievement scores just dropped because more people are getting the achievements. I think the person with the most gamer score. Can I just see full leaderboard actually? No, because Google Chrome is shite. Oh my god. This dude's got to be cheating, right? Someone's got 840 gamer score. He's got 155 hours in the game. No, he's not cheating. He's already gotten level 70 in Disciple of Land. He did that today? Great googly moogly. Yeah, so the person with the most gamer score in this is at 840, followed by that, oh, fucking true achievement score is ass. Ah, Delta, I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have masters well in hand here. You and Lydia Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. I don't think, yeah. It's time. It is past time Lydia Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I did not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journeys. Speak first with Slafborn upon your arrival. He's the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels. All right, here we go. We're traveling. Slothborn. Hey. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the toll. I hope you did not find our Dearthan fineries off. I hope you do not find our Dearthan fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slothborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slothborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Our guests have yet to meet with the antecedent. Seven hells, Delta, why are you wasting time with me? See them to the Rising Stones. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Wee, 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 coming up, wee. Y'all know that audio? I don't even know where it's from. Rena, what you doing, baby girl? Hello, puppy. Rena will not be on screen because I don't have food. And she won't jump up unless I have food. Ain't that right, Rena? I really need a doggy cam. Might, like, mount it. I have, like, a wall right here that I can point down at her. Any hoozles. Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny you this matter falls outside the normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. Okay. La 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 la. Everyone just nodding. All right. Okay. Enough nodding. What is going on? We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. That should come to pass. We will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray seek with Slapborn, Lady Yagiri, Delta. Lady Yagiri, Delta. Deuces, homie. I have spoken with Minfilia at the Rising Stones. Laman and I will make all necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Y'shtola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. And here she is. Oh, never mind.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Yes.
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
Aha!
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. It is only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
Such a disturbance in the ether.
Nope, I didn't mean to skip past that. I accidentally pushed a button.
And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones.
The finless ones.
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Have we, Mal?
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Ooh, now we're sharing visions. All right, all right.
Even Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this.
Elidibus.
But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
Make haste, not waste.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes.
All right, I guess Minfilia is going to do some field work, figure out the echo,
Very
huh?
well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
Yeah, because Minfilia did get fucking rocked last time she was left alone, huh? At the Waking Sand.
Something ill is afoot.
I think she wasn't technically alone.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Well, that's not good.
Primal?
Yeah.
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their
Kind. My brain didn't brain, and I fucking
Know then that I am learned
pushed the button and the mute at the same time.
In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
How does your sword work?
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Just a sec. Alright, Minfilia. Do I have a level 90 necklace already? I feel like I do. I do not. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. It is a video game after all. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Merlvib in Limsa Lominsa. Lots of story in this. We haven't done a whole mess of fighting in the first hour and a half of patch 2.2. Oh wait. Is it just a meow? Wee. Oh, I was looking at some of the achievements and the Disciple of the Hand and Disciple of Land. I think there's a few achievements that are specifically tied to certain tasks. Like catch and record discovery of 1,460 unique fish. Actually, unique fish. So, thank you so much. How many fish? Thoughts on catching every... Alright, so there's 204 fish. I guess... Yeah, I don't... Anyway, and there's... Get... 380 items gathered as a botanist, 260 items gathered as a miner. So I think fishing might be... Some are even specific to ocean fishing, of course. You're expected. Pray take this lift to the command room. Yeah, I was just looking through some of the... Ow. My eye. I was looking through some of the achievements, and it looks like the most annoying, like, job one will maybe be the fish, just because that's a lot of goddamn fish. I mean, they'll all be annoying, but... Welcome, friends. I take it Y'shtola has appraised you of the situation? Yeah. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanlan to supplement their cachet. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I'm not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scions support in this endeavor. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be made. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Delta. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements with the Sapsa spawning within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completion of their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be appraised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Breda has charge of the garrison. Falk Breda. I get fast travel to Aleport, and then fly a chocobo. Bum ba da bum ba ba da bum ba. Do 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 do. What? Oh, you're up there. What? Not what I... There. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning grounds. I do know that. Though it pains me to admit the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before, we must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where the Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. and yet their return is long overdue. I fear ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured to Sapsa, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. I'm a white mage. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Lose me? Bum ba da 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 dum 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 be dum 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 skibby doo dum dum ba. Excuse you, motherfucker. Do a little regen on myself. All right, where's the homie? Where is... See on the other side? There you are. There you are. Help somebody of all the times to forget the restorative. Ugh. Here you go. Thank you, I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we were, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst from my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Yep. In I go. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. I sense a hostile presence nearby. Oh no, not more drowned ravagers. Ow. Pain. Okay. How about this? Dickheads. I win. I'm not the most damage dealing thing, but... And I can't really tank. But I can heal through a lot. Wonder if it'd be faster to just fly. Instead of like fast traveling and then flying. More fates. There's really an achievement to complete 3,000 fates, and that's just mean. Your return. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Here you go. Dear God, cry. These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. I pray they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. And I probably could have just, yeah, taken the money. God phooey, dang it. Thrice damn fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and then chase the rotten souls through all 7 hells. Alright. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetheryte in the depths of Sepsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready, but we await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa, Aetheryte, and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. But if we did kill them all... The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. Is that a word? I thought it was a name. Persistent carry-out attacks. Huh. Of an enemy or an enemy's territory. Good to know. And likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Delta and Y'shtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win without... I can't fucking read, dude. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Ugh. English, motherfucker! Thankrita and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Delta. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! When last did we fight side by side, Delta? Too long ago, I warned, but come, let us away! I don't know if we ever did fight together, Y'shtola. Not that I would remember. So damn much has happened in this game. Oh, actually, okay. I can just go down here. I need to heal myself. Ow. Am I poisoned? Oh, I'm fucking... Right, get rid of that shit. Oh, dropsy? The hell does that mean? Lol. Free XP, thanks, homie. You a real one. Oh, you know what? I should be... Here, I'll just do it now. Let you die. There we go. Oh, hey, there's more. Of course. Regen myself. You know what? Let's just do this. To hopefully knock you mother flumpers out. What's the thing called? It's holy. Holy diver! Bitch, what? Bitch, what? What if I just spam this? Stupid. Bruh. Regen myself. Keep throwing rocks. Yeah, I had a feeling you would aggro on me. For Lord Leviathan, huh? Uh-oh, 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 Spadoodios. Alright, heal. Motherfucker! Hit you all with a little bit of arrow. Give myself fucking regen. Please. Need to regen myself a little more. I guess I didn't need to, but you know, did it anyway. Hey, Stola. You okay? Oh, guess not. She's not okay. Pray do not concern yourself, 'twas but a glancing blow. Come, to Aetheroid is close at hand, let us press on. Surrounded. Well, good.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
No! Oh! Thancred!
Did I miss much?
Nah. Nah, you good. Stab, stab, stab. Stabberino.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans.
Duh.
But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte.
To the Aetheryte. Oh.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Bang, bang, bang.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Sorwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end!
Is that so?
You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord.
Yep.
Do you feel that?
No, I don't feel that.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
Oh boy.
What?
What?
Such power! It is transcendent!
Uh-oh. That's not good. Bang! Yeah. Is it as powerful as my gun?
Seven hells.
mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial. I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens forfend.
This is bad.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal?
No, you're not.
Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon.
Uh-oh.
Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage?
Unless what?
God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
A tidal wave. Oh boy. The gift of eternity. Let's see how. Okay, we still got a little bit more before I think it's a dungeon coming up. Understand I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the Seven Hells are we to prevent it? Now, is this... I wish there was a way to... Can you not, like... So let's see. I would take this one. It's low 90. Vitality, Mind, Critical Hit, Piety. Oh, is it a bracelet or a ring? It's a bracelet. Okay. Do I have... Oh, okay. So this will suffice. Yay. Damn it. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take through. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none. Of that you may be sure, but Limelayan herself would struggle to best the Lord of War. Worrell? Lord of Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat of matchwood of us. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Alright, deuces. To the command room. Alright, so we got some prepping to do before we take on a primal, I'm assuming. I'm just guessing based on what's going on. Well, we're gonna fight this fucking primal at some point. Some point very, very shortly. You're expected. I sure am. Merlvib.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone, 'twas called.
It's pronounced Lanosha? I've been called Lanosia. Fuck.
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. The thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Okay.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a
sea demon. I don't know.
Even Limsa.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
That cannot happen.
Right.
The primal must be stopped.
Yep. I agree.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it?
Good question.
The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
Yep.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells.
What's a pleasure
The company
barge?
of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Let's just get rid of the sea. Can't kill us with the sea if there is no sea left. Just get rid of all of the seawater.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Suck his power away, Giggity.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Okay.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
So 2 ships?
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
It is your idea.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
the
that.
fate of Limsolominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Sure. You giddy. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I've come face to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. Admiral, what is it? A message, Admiral. I judge it best that it be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes. Oh, fuck, I mashed it too quickly. I'm disinclined to put any store by this claim. And even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not already know? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any matter of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report of on this supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Delta, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grave Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The Storm private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. What? Oh, okay. Oh, poop. It's fast travel there, and then take a flying chocobo the rest of the way. The God's Grip. Yo, God's got some grippers, yo? Hey, you. Oh, this motherfucker again. Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick up those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before... Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Yes. Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Troctome ain't a generous soul. Now prick your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. You can? Ahem, the tale of Troctome's epic victory over the dread primal... LEVIABEETUS. Diabetes. Huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales was about twice across as me members long, and that's no mean feat, let me tell you. When I found him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hand at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Well, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic, mayhap too modest. Now there's some as say you can never truly beat the LEVIABEETUS, that you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company though. It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble 'em, and that don't happen much. Me members tiny. It's pathetic. Just like, I got a tiny dick. Sure as hell didn't fight LEVIABEETUS. But I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some malms off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I sold myself right then and there. Oh, wow, oh gods, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Hey, wait, if you're here asking about after LEVIABEETUS, I mean, it means you're planning to fight him, aren't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. LEVIABEETUS. Why, you worthless, lying whoreson. I can't believe you made me handle chocobo dung. You didn't have to touch it with your hands, bro. Wah, wah, wah. Delta, this has been failure. Were you able to learn odd of use against Leviathan? Beg your pardon. LEVIABEETUS? I see. That's unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at Morabee Dry Docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. Wait. I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lass. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the war leader, I call her, is complete. And she surpasses all my expectations in addition to her prodigious tonnage. She has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The war leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Lord of the World. Is this? This is it. This would be... I know that look. You're ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the war leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends in Naldik and Vimeles are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystal on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It's expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the 3rd Levy and Lady Yukiri the 5th. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Delta. May the crystal bless and keep you. This is a motherfucking dungeon. Yep. It's a motherfucking dungeon. Yeah. Alright. The war leader. Duty registration complete. We guess we just wait. I probably should have paused the recording, huh? That would have been a thing. Alright, well. Alright, here we go. And I did notice that it is an 8-person dungeon. Waiting on 1 DPS, huh? How are we not finding DPSs? There we go. Light party. Puh. Puh. Full party. First time. Oh God. You're just leaving us here? So this is what it was talking about. Okay. Got it, got it. Of course, because you need a platform to stand when you're gonna fight an ocean monster. Rawr. All right. I don't know what's going on. Oh boy. You know what? I don't know what's going on. Yep. Leviathan. I don't know what's going on. Mine is the power to cleanse all things not... Oh. Loud noises. Let me just hit everyone. Yep. Haha! I predicted it coming. That was it? That was the whole thing? Fucking flew through that. We did it. I got 2 player comms. Let's go. Even though I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to heal, baby. Away I go. Did I also get... Oh, I've almost maxed out my tomes, whatever. Yeah, Admiral awaits you. I know. Just let me add.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive till sea swallows all.
The sea almost swallowed
all.
all.
All it would have had Leviathan prevailed.
That's what I'm saying.
That we still strive now we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
You're welcome.
'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution.
It was a good
Whatever
solution.
else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
What? Is he not in your...
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock.
Yeah.
As did the idea that they could be defeated.
Yeah.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased.
Oh, is this how you learn Rogue?
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Mm-hmm.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
Maybe you can do Rogue before this. I don't know. I'm not even gonna. I'm not trying to do Rogue.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these days.
What?
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Indeed.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
What you doing?
You wished a word in private.
Why is Mervyn so busty?
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say.
As you say.
But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
All right, chill.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost.
Yep.
To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
All right. Quest complete. 2 more in this patch. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction to Lady Yagiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for a smaller fishing vessel. Look for an inconspicuous Huron man there and present the letter to him. He serves as gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm blessed to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Lamenson society. They value their independence more highly than pirates and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on a parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here's the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man, and good luck, motherfucker. I just go south, I can just get there, right? Right here. Aha. Mr. Inconspicuous Man. Got business with me, adventurer? Maybe. So you're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw the his shite-eating grin. But what with the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Nope, there's Thancred. Nope, never mind, there's Yugiri. You must be the Far Easterner that Merlib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I'm Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that. Limsa is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. My people and I keep the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited for to this purpose, I see. Know that practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. And what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yagiri of Do What's It, we can get you get acquainted in more private surroundings. That didn't come out right, did it? Sounds like you want a bone. Lady Delta, I shall remain with these people for a time that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea, and when that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Every time, just. Much more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle, but forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business to your own, of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Ooh. I got a weapon coffer. Item level 90. Alright. New mother flumpin' weapon. Where? Wait. This way, right? Yeah, this way. Hugabert. Hugebert.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you.
Okay.
Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo.
Hang on. Sorry, I should have paused the recording so I could text my wife.
Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
Oh no!
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Oh, I hate the sound of that.
Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elizabeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Right.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Well, now what?
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is aught amiss?
Of course something ought is amiss. Everything...
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady.
Uh-oh.
It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
Baldessian.
What of them?
Not Baldessian. Baldessian.
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
What?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Oh no.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
Is that how they end 2.2? Okay. I'd be a little fucking pissed. Like, really? You leave on a fucking cliffhanger?
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
I mean, that's probably how it does end, but whatever.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
So, is that the... Through the maelstrom. Oh, what? These are the same? I don't even know what some of these, like, things do. Dexterity, crit hit, I guess. Achievement! Through the maelstrom. Let's go. I don't know what else there really is. I'm not going to get started on the next one because I believe that to be 2.3, which we will knock out tomorrow. I guess maybe do a quick little leveling roulette to... Oh, actually, is there a... list of white mage quests. I can't... Where is... Now let's do a leveling. Do a quick little leveling dungeon to... Oh, I'm already at level 54. Yeah. So I'll do the leveling dungeon today. I'll knock out 2.3 tomorrow, as well as do the 2 white mage quests that I have stockpiled. So, duty finder. Nope. Oh shit. Nope. Nope. No. Withdraw. Yep. Damn it. I'm sorry. Your penalty count has increased for abandoning a duty by canceling matchmaking. I'm sorry. Ooh. I can do trials now, huh? Nope. I said with... Clear selection. Clear selection. Leveling. Join. This one. This one's super annoying because tanks are always wall-to-wall fucking assholes. Hey, maybe don't do that. Oh. Regen. Hot. And hit you with arrow. Tanks love just wall-to-walling on this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But at least I'm kind of getting the hang of playing with these types of tanks. Getting out of the way. Throw rocks at you. Throw more rocks at you. Keep throwing rocks at you. Hit you with another regen. Arrow. Just gotta keep an eye out for those tornadoes. Hit homie with a regen again. Oh, I didn't munch on some num-nums. Really gonna wall to wall. Yep. Yep. Every motherfucking time. Every time. Silly tank. Get another arrow off, I guess. I don't think it's gonna matter because he's about to fly up. But he did not fly up. Okay. Yep. Yep. And then what? Now you're just being silly, barista. Okay. What was that attack? Yeah. GG, easy. Yeah, okay. I can't give any player comms. Did I get any? I got 2. I keep forgetting to do those. All right, and that'll be it for the stream. Thank you YouTube for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. We're through freaking 2.2. Gonna move on to 2.3 tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Until next time, remember, take a new face, I drink out of good night.